Alright, hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome to Treasure Code Steel. It's part 16 today, and today we have an interesting one. I'm very curious to see. We're gonna be going into the final floor of the old schoolhouse, because every single chapter you get to go one floor in, and nothing has happened at all until floor 4. And then even floor 5, there was nothing that happened. But in floor 4, there was a mysterious door that happened to also be in the castle of Lohengrin Castle over in Legram in the last chapter, which is interesting. But there should be something that happens in the final floor, right? So I guess that's exactly what we're here for. We're gonna find out, and it should be interesting, to be honest. We're gonna be going forward over here and seeing what happens, because I don't know what's gonna I don't know what the heck's gonna happen. But let's see. The front doors are locked. This will be our 6th. Oh yeah, and also, before I forget, um, that today is, of course, this is an afternoon stream. So the afternoon streams, as I will always say, I almost forgot. They're a little bit they're half the time that I typically stream on the evening. So yeah, guys, sorry about that. It's just that I work at night, but there's a bit of time. I got the whole afternoon to be able to do whatever the heck I want because I work in the evening. So I, instead of just, you know, not really doing anything and wasting my time, I just decide, hey, let's just do some streams in the afternoon. It's only gonna be like 2.5 hours, but at least it's some content, right? That's a lot of days where I'll probably could just not stream just because I work in the evening, and then just two of these is the same as doing one evening stream. So it's like, hey, this really adds up. So that's why I do them. And besides, I really want to get. I'm really serious about the streaming, so I really want to make sure I get these out. But anyways, this will be our 6th time exploring the ruins under the old schoolhouse. Once I start exploring the old schoolhouse, I doubt I'll have any. I doubt I'll have time for anything else today. Should I put out the call then? And then time will advance. Yes. All right. I guess it's time to gather everyone. Who should I bring in this month? Of course, I'm gonna bring Laura. I'm gonna bring Emma and Elliot. And in the supports, we are going to bring. Can't bring Sarah. Dang, that sucks. Cause Sarah, I realize how good Sarah is. We'll bring Fee and Milliam. I really don't think Milliam's that great though. I wish there was an option to view their orbments. Like allow me to view the camp menu from here. But yeah, let's go with Milliam only because she has the crafted weapon, so she should be pretty strong compared to the others. But I'm not gonna use her anyway. But just in case I ever get that bad advantaged fight. Alright, who's ready for another trip into the unknown? This will be our 6th time down here. But don't let yourselves get too comfortable. There's no telling what we'll find next. Yeah, it's only my 2nd month doing this, but I'm ready for anything. Well, almost anything. This place seems like it's full of surprises. Uh, it's been half a year since we first began feeling our way through this labyrinth, and for all that we've discovered, it seems we don't know that much more than we did when we began. Yeah, I didn't think the mystery would go this deep, literally and figuratively. But so far, we've uncovered plenty of questions and precious few answers. That is true. Oh well, we'll just have to keep on pushing forward, bit by bit. We're making some kind of progress, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, let's check out the elevator console. Sounds good. The last floor should be lit up. And yes, it is. I can see it from here. Whoa. What's wrong, Rain? Well, as you can see, The space in the console for the 6th floor is lit up now. But that's the last one. All the lights on the elevator's panels are lit up now. Huh. That means the 6th floor is the final floor. I don't know. I always felt like reaching the bottom would be more grand, I guess. You're right. It does feel a little too soon to have reached the final floor. Either way, no way to know for sure until we see what lies in wait down there. Maybe the 6th floor is different somehow. I'm interested. I feel like it's not going to look anything like any of the other places we've seen. Let's see if I'm right. Once we step into the door. And let's see if there's a gigantic door in front of us this time around. There's not. So this is the 6th floor. Huh. It actually doesn't look too much different from the one we explored last month. Is this really the last floor? Well, considering what we've seen of this place, there's no telling what we might find farther in. Stay on your guard, everyone. Right. Yep. I don't believe we need a rest, but just to be on the safe end. Now let's save right here. Oh, it looks just like the rest. That's disappointing. Okay. It doesn't look like the right leads anywhere. It looks like the left leads to everything. Maybe? So... But the monsters here look way more demonic than usual. They've never really looked demonic. It's the first time, actually. Oh my gosh, that damage. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the links. These guys are weak to Mirage, and those guys are weak to Time. I'll do a Mirage. Nice. Oops. Let me do the link now. Okay. 350 of every single Sepith. Oh! I just remembered. I was gonna give Elliot something. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Here you go, Elliot. Here's your Mine 3. In this slot, let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, scan the gem. Chrono Drive, Chrono Break, Chrono Burst with speed plus 15. That sounds amazing. Gotta give that to Fee, because I actually have that on Fee. Well, had that on Fee. Let's see what I can put here for you. You can take Cross Crusade. EP cut. Yeah, that's not bad. But it's EP cut 1 he has right now, so it'd be nice if I could get at least a second. Alright. And instead of Thelas, I have Atelas. Okay. And then this is where I need to start figuring things out. Because he gives... The crest doesn't matter because he has Resounding Beat. Gives defense and HP regen, right? Was it defense? I know HP regen for sure, but was it defense? It is. 25%. Although Crescent Shell is better. It would just be using it. If you have Emma and Elliot on the team, it's better to just use Elliot for that HP regen. Especially since his Master Core is the healing one. So he doesn't need anything here. Yeah, I wouldn't put anything there. I would buy an extra Holy Breath because those are amazing, and he's focused on heals. What does your okay, Hydro Cannon Tiro, which means your next one will give you like Crystal Flood probably. Let's see. Hold on to volcanic rain for a moment. Breeze? Oh. Let's... You could do a cast too. Especially to make the heals easier. I'm just putting stuff on very lackluster without... with minimal thought because I am trying to just move on. Huh. Crescent mirror is not bad. Oh yeah, I already have Cross Crusade. I don't need anything from space. Allows the user to go twice. It says to attack twice. Can I use this to just use like an item twice? And how many turns is this? Let me put that on and test it, because I need to do some testing on that. Okay, you're missing an Earth attack and the Mirage attack. An Earth and a Mirage. Okay. I really need to test out Chrono Burst to see if that's any good. Huh. But, let's leave him for now. I want to test out Chrono Burst. Is it like a one-time only, like, go twice? Like, that's my question. These guys are weak to time? No, water more so. It's a crit I won't be able to use very effectively. It only works on itself. Okay, so it's just one time. And if I use an item, yeah, you can go again. But arts still needs to... Yeah, arts do need time, though. Oh no, it goes immediately. Okay. Okay. But it's a one-time thing. I don't think it's that great, to be honest. Where's... Oh, there it is. Chrono Burst. I don't think it's that great, to be honest. Instead of Chrono Burst, put on an attack from it. Like, put Grim Butterfly. I don't think it's that great. 35 Water Sepith. Reviving Bomb. Oh, there is a Lover of Sorts. That one. Finish it off. Level 53 for Laura. Elliot should be behind, and he is, because he was not in our field study trip. Man, Laura hits so dang hard. I just like... Anytime I realize, like, wow, she actually did so much damage to this creature, and I see how much exactly she did away, I'm just like, what the heck? And look at that, that was a rare Holy Breath. Emma. So, you're gonna get a speed +3 on top of that. Awesome. Sounds good to me. Okay. That wall was down. Last chapter, when we went into Old Schoolhouse, we had 2 walls to knock down. Let's see if we're going to be doing the same. 55 Sepith Mass and a Tiro Bomb. No! Oh gosh. I'm going to Flame Slash here. Get these guys out of the way. Raven Master Core reached level 4, which is bees. Now she gets 4 turns of speed plus 25, and when she gets 4 turns of speed 25% when she gets lower than 20 HP. Well, 20% HP, more like it. And level 53 for Emma. Let's pull the lever. Can you call that a lever? It's more like a spinny light source thing. I don't know. Alright. I love how we did a S-craft with him earlier, and look at him already. Back in it. I'm gonna Brilliant Spin here just to get this out of the way. Those guys just have a lot of defense. Level 52 for both Elliot and Fee, and 53 for Millium. I like that. I don't know if the guys that are not in my party are also getting slightly leveled up, but I know there's a little system mechanic in place where if you hit a certain level, when they're not in your party, next time they join your party, they will be brought up a little bit if they're way too far below, which is good. Sure, let's burst. Oh. Do it, Laura. Alright. We got this beautiful monster chest. Take care of immediately. Radiant Waltz with Laura. Remember, she has that thing on her Master Court. The third ability and final ability is that the very first action that Laura takes, her attack does double damage. So do this and you're gonna instant kill everything with 30k damage. And no, buffs do not override it, unfortunately. It doesn't stack. It's quite unfortunate, but it's fine. Finish that one off. We missed these guys way too much. They have some amazing evade. Juggler Master Court. Juggler is a Mirage Master Court. Attacks and crafts can inflict a random abnormalities at a 30% chance. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Should now be able to go in the middle, right? I didn't miss anything, I don't think. Wow, that didn't count as the last hit. Hydro Cannon, these guys, they're dead. Hydro Cannon over here, and they're dead. These guys are the ones that are weak to water, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I just could not tell by the angle where my cursor was at. My cursor was like off somewhere, and it looked like I was on them, but I don't know. Got a Tiro bomb in there. Yeah, we didn't miss anything. We're going forward. To the second floor, or second area. These old school houses, I thought they're gonna get very complex and very hard to keep up with, but to be honest, it has not been the case at all. They've been pretty simple. No, way too slow. $54 for Reen. Okay, that wall we gotta find a way to take down because it's obvious It's obvious that we need to take that down. Let's actually go the right way though. There we go. No, I don't need to do that. Are you still in the AoE? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Whew! At the stretch there. Here's the lever. It's going to be able to raise or lower this wall, so now we can pass and go up those stairs and continue on our merry way. There's a lot of things to break in this one. 35 times Sepith. We have two choices. Go in here. Oh! Double advantage. Right there. Man, I'm only now realizing how amazing Emma's third ability on her Master Court, because look at how Hydro Cannon, how small it is compared to Emma's. Because Emma's third ability on her Master Court allowed her to go and increase Art's effectiveness range. So like AoEs are even bigger. So this is really small. Hello, you beautiful person. Ah, your segment. Yes, my favorite segment of the game, of the Academy. It's so much fun. Yeah, I am absolutely just I am not a fan of the Academy. It just doesn't get interesting one single bit. EP charge 3 in the chest. This is the old school house, like where we're at right now, is like the only interesting part of the Academy. And even right now, this is the final floor of the Academy. And obviously we're trying to get to the end, but so far it's literally looks like the same exact floor of, since like every floor has looked the same, and this final floor doesn't look any different. It has more of the same similar enemies that we've been seeing. It's just like, I don't like being in the Academy. But we gotta finish it, I guess. There's a monster chest here. Wind Sepith. I think that said Earth Sepith, and more Earth Sepith. We got Tier Bomb and 35 Mirage Sepith and a monster chest, which I will save just in case I get a game over. Although I believe when you get a game over in this game, it just allows you to replay it immediately. I was gonna say let me just use Laura's Master Court, but I just remembered that Laura's S-Craft, I mean to say, she just takes forever to get her CP back. So I'm just gonna do this. It's a Flame Slash, and I'm gonna hit these guys. Just to make this a lot easier for us. And instead of doing an S-Craft, I'll just do Brilliant Wings and end it. Oh, 54 for both Milliam and Emma, and got an Impenetrable Shield. That sounds like Adamantine Shield. Yep, Adamantine Shield with the Mirror. Oh, that's down here, Crescent Mirror. Magic Reflect Arts Attack on full screen. That's not bad. Where was it? There it is. With Defense and Arts Defense plus 20. But I find myself never using those, even though they're not bad. They're not bad at all. But just one turn is not enough. There was a character in another game. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kevin. It was Kevin. Yeah, Kevin back in Chosen the Sky the Third had a S-Craft where if you went to 200 CP and used it, you could take 2 whole hits for free. Although nothing has been quite that amazing yet. Not yet, at least. I always get turned around whenever I finish fighting. Alright. We're nearing the end of this old schoolhouse, I assume. We just gotta lower that wall. Oh! Let me impede this guy before he throws out. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Laura, do your thing. Yeah, Laura, do your thing and end games. End the fights, I mean. And Emma, too. Hello, you beautiful person. You finally caught a Joker stream? Yeah, I don't know if this is the final chapter of the game or not, but this is one of the final, close to the final segments of the game. I have to assume. Every Trials game in the entire series has been either 5 or 6 chapters. I mean, this is the first of the Code Steel series, so I'm not quite sure. But we're close to the end. Like, Jesus Christ, we're 61 hours into this game, so we're 61 and a half hours. So I feel we have to be close, right? That's just me hoping. You played Chosen the Sky SC in the third? Yeah, absolutely. We played, I played every single one of them on stream. The only Legend of Hero games I did not play are the really, really old ones on the computer. And also the Gagharv trilogy. Sorry, I forgot. I was trying to remember the name. The 3 games on the PSP, the Gagharv trilogy. But I might go to those games. Maybe not the first 2 Windows games, because those are way too archaic for me. But I'll probably check out the Gagharv trilogy. I mean, I've streamed every single Legend of Heroes. I feel like at this point, I could just go back and do those, and then be like, yeah, I played all of them. What's the speed at which this game is running? Oh, if you hold R2 in this game, you get to choose. It's like turbo mode. So like in battle, I have it at 2 times the speed, but I believe on the field, it's either 2 or 3 times. I forgot. It's just me holding R2. It's just me constantly holding turbo mode. Fire Sepith, view material. SC has 9 chapters? SC had 9 chapters? I don't remember. I don't remember that at all. We got Shadow Blade. Let me see what that is real quick. Large range HP absorb, 5% of H. Okay. I think I'm okay without that. I prefer Grim Butterfly. But chapter numbers do vary. I remember Dang, I could really. I could have sworn that there were like 5 or 6 each game. Oh man. You're breaking. You just broke my heart, Mr. J. You're breaking my heart. I was like, oh man, we have to be close, right? No, probably not. Are we ready for this boss? I think we are. Our links are good, right? Yeah, we're all set. Let's just go in. Wait, could I customize Elliot's weapon? I doubt it. No. It only allows me to customize the people I had previously. Forgive me? It's fine, it's fine. We got 2 bosses. I hope they're not split up too far from each other. Oh, they are. Alright. Sadly, because of how far they are, wait, I think Laura should be able to still hit them. Let me use a Motivate. And then use Radiant Waltz. Because, like I said before, oh dang, she can't reach. Laura has a Master Core on where she does double the damage on her first turn. So during bosses, just S-craft immediately. So let's hit this one. Do they have varying stats of any sorts? No, they don't. Okay. 27,000, it's already dying. Now they're close to each other, which is perfect. What I'm going to do here is Crescent Shell on this team. And then I'm going to do Resounding Beat. Then I'm going to do Flame Slash. Lord Alberean. And then 7 for Rhapsody. And then that one should die, and then put that one at low. Or that one gets confused. But instead, they still attack me. Thank you. They're not going to really do damage to us because of our defenses. That one's dead. And they're weak to Earth pretty heavily, so we'll do this. And I have Seal on. Is that Seal or Mute? I think it's called Mute. That sucks. Whatever. I'll just normal attack. Whatever. Not a big deal. She's gonna do pretty massive damage. Oh, yeah, she'll kill it. Yeah, my Emma and my Laura are busted, so everything's a cakewalk. Those things are really strong. Well, we won. We won indeed. And nothing's happening. No sign of any new door appearing either. It certainly seems that way. For the final floor, that seems like kind of a letdown. I agree. But we're not out yet. Come to think of it, it's all just been business as usual since the 4th floor, hasn't it? Exactly! You see, at least there's one character who's freaking catching on. True. We've been able to access a new floor every month, but that's about it. I guess we can't do much more here right now. Let's head outside. Roger. Bonds have been strengthened, but no one leveled up. That's fine. My bonds with Emma and Laura are already maxed out. Everyone else, I don't think I'm very close to a level up. Let me rest up just to be on the safe end. I should also save just to be safe. I come out this door and be like, whoa, another boss battle. But no, there's no door here, no nothing. Return to the surface. Yep, it's another day. Another day of being in the old schoolhouse. Another day when nothing happened. That was supposed to be the final floor. At that point, because nothing happened, there can't be... That could not have been the final floor. I don't think so anymore. Well... Congratulations. We all survived another month of exploration, and sure enough, nothing suddenly appeared on our way back out. Well, if the 6th floor really is the last one, that means our investigation of the old schoolhouse is over now, right? Yay! Doubt it. We still know nothing about it. It does seem that way. That can't be the end. That'd make this the worst design. Yes. Okay. So I've never been a fan of Milliam, but I believe Milliam has made a fan of me just by this quote alone. I took a screenshot of that. The worst designed dungeon ever. It's not the worst designed dungeon ever because that's Persona 3. But but this is there. This is up there. This is just my hunch. But I don't think we've taken our last trip to the old schoolhouse. Maybe we should tell the principal later and see what he thinks. Oh, is that Celine? Yes, it is. Is Celine finally going to talk to us? Oh, hey, it's a cat. Celine? Hmm? Do you know her? Yeah, she hangs around the school sometimes, and it looks like she's grown pretty fond of Emma. So you're really not her owner, huh? That's right. She's more like, um, a really close friend, sort of a confidant. I've seen the two of them hanging out. Sometimes I see Emma in out of the way places just talking to Celine. You've seen that? Just from a distance. I couldn't tell what you were saying, but it almost looked like you two were carrying on a conversation. Well, we are very close. I mean, everyone talks to animals, right? What's she getting all flustered about? Oh, so you're Celine. That's a pretty name. She's gonna get scratched just like Reen did. Oh, her fur's all soft. I wonder who her owner is if it's not Emma. She has to be someone's cat with this ribbon on her tail. I wouldn't mind giving her a scratch behind the ears. Still, she's quite an elegant looking cat. I think she and I would get along. She doesn't seem to mind all the attention at least. Oh, 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 oh. Uh, um, what is it? It seems like she wants something from me. The question is, what? Oh, we're supposed to follow her. It's like da 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 da. There's an old schoolhouse part 2. There's a second building with 6 more floors. Looks like she's had enough affection for one day. Will she be alright? I hope she doesn't accidentally wander into the old schoolhouse or something. I'm sure she'll be fine. She seems to have been wandering around here for quite some time. I'm sure she knows her way around by now. Really? That's a relief. Anyway, we might as well call it a day. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I just remembered. When we get back to the dorm, we need to get together and talk about what we're doing for the festival. Whoops. Almost forgot about that. Ugh. Well, it sounds like we have plenty to keep us busy tonight. After all the progress we've made, I'd, I'd really rather we were the ones to solve the mysteries of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, I guess there's not much point in dwelling on it now. Ah, yeah. It's almost time to meet up with Toa. I should head on up to the computer room on the second floor of the main building. I forgot about Toa wanting us. You received Chaos as a reward and an additional bonding point. What does Chaos do? 13 strength, that's pretty good all by itself. Abnormal statuses inflict on foes last 2 more turns. Oh boy. That sounds fantastic for Laura. Cause look at all that. Look at her whole kit. Oh, it's not a massacre. It's a regular craft that she has that does the double damage. But look at Laura's kit. It's all about status inflictments on inflictments. I don't even think that's a word. It's all about status effects being afflicted to the target with each attack that she does. Attacks and crafts. Literally, that's the whole point. I don't want to replace anything. I would like to replace Freeze, if anything. But I can't replace the slot. So, someone who's very close to being the exact same build as Laura is Reen here. And instead of Wrath, which I thought was kind of lackluster, you can put Chaos. It'll buff my strength, but also I do have Spirit Breaker, so there's Arts Defense down that gets inflicted. I can put people to sleep or blind. I can also decrease their arts attack and decrease their speed as well. So it's like I have a lot of things I can actually do to the target. Not bad. Oh wait, Chrono Drive? Don't I have don't I have something that has all of them at once? Or did I give that to someone? I gave it to Fee, didn't I? Yeah, I gave it the Skanda gem to Fee. Alright, you know what? Fee, go take back your Fee. Didn't she have wait. Oh. I don't know, but take off Chrono Drive. Give that to Fee. Fee. You had, where is it? Chrono Drive. There it is. Put that back on Fee and put this. Gonda Gem. This is going to increase Reen's speed while also giving him the Chrono Drive, Chrono Break, Chrono Burst. Which is pretty good. Instead of doing, like, I could do Motivate on his turn 1 turns, but something that'll actually be pretty good for, like, Laura, if she's about to turn 1 S-Craft, is do a Chrono Break instead of doing a Motivate just for himself and giving CP up for everyone. I'll do a Chrono actually do a Chrono Drive for the team. It will buff her speed and her movement for 4 turns, and yeah, literally it's pretty good. Also, a Chrono Break is actually pretty good too. Maybe that will be a better move. Yeah, Chrono Break sounds like a better move, but that's only if they can be inflicted with the ailment. Because there is a chance it might not be inflicted. They might resist it. It might miss. It might, you know, whatever. Things can happen. Anyways, Student Union Building is literally... Wait. Bonding point. We have Alyssa, Crow, and Milliam. I'm going to go to Crow. Because Crow is one of my favorite classmates that we've just received here. So I'm absolutely going to go to Crow. Crow, where are you, Crow? Are you in the class? You are. What the heck are you? Crow? Are you okay? What are you doing here, Crow? Oh, nothing much. Did something happen? Nah, just feeling a bit sentimental. It's nothing serious. Don't worry about it, man. Crow? Sentimental? Now I'm really curious. Hey, Crow? I'm a bit tired myself, to be honest. Would you mind if I sat here with you for a while? I swear, you get weirder by the day. But sure, feel free. What a sunset. Between this and the cooler weather, it feels like fall's finally here. Heh, sure does. Can't help but I can't help but feel I kinda let this summer go to waste. Crow? Up for a round of Blade? We're gonna play Blade? Hot? Did I say something? Or did, are you talking about the scene is hot or something? Seriously, where'd that come from? Seems like you got something on your mind, and that's not a good look for you. A round of Blade might only distract you from it for a little while, but still. Oh, being silly about the scene. Yeah, it's just, we got, this is if this was, not a video game, meant for, like, young adults and stuff like that, right here would be the perfect love scene between 2 men. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. I didn't even read your comment, and that's exactly what I was thinking in my head. Reen wants to sit together with Crow all alone with a sunset hitting the classroom. Yep. I don't like seeing you down like this. I want to help, even if I can't do much. Just because you're a second year doesn't mean you need to pretend you're indestructible. We're in this together. Me and the rest of Class 7 are always here to listen, and we know you're there for us. That's what being No, that's what being friends is all about. Reen. That better not be a promise you don't intend to keep. Huh? You're a lifesaver, man. As it just so happens, my wallet is very empty. I was sweating how I'd survive the festival next month without any cash. Crow took out his blade cards. Besides, how could I say no to such a kind offer? What do you say we start the bet? What do you say we start the betting at 100 Mira? Whoa, hold on. Oh, we actually gotta play this? I was about to say, I'm glad I don't have to play this because I suck at this. I never win. Alright. The power of love will make me win this game. This is the most important game of Blade we've ever played. Let's do... You know what? I'm gonna bolt this because if I bolt this, it will potentially get him to get rid of his recovery #1 card. If he has one. Or he'll have to throw in big cards. Or, there you go. You see, that's what I'm talking about. And also, he might have mirrors. I'm gonna bolt one more time. Do you have one more recovery? Do you have a mirror? Bolt as well. This is gonna redraw. Okay. Please don't be such a big difference in numbers. Woo! On my side. Mirror? That's fine. I have a mirror of my own. Or I could bolt. No. That's stupid. That's a stupid choice. Mirror. Ooh, I'm absolutely bolting. You have to throw a 7 to catch up. I should win this, right? I actually really want to win. You can tell. Let's redraw. So I can get rid of my 2. Okay. Oh lord. I gotta get rid of the card. We gotta redraw. I have to get rid of the #1. I'd lose if I kept that. Okay, this is good. 7, 6. I tried. Rest in peace. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'll be taking that 100 Mira now. How about you pay me back the 50 Mira you borrowed from me first? You tricked me, didn't you? Took you long enough. Psychological warfare, my friend. People can't resist when they see a joker like me acting all sentimental. They start lining up to get fleeced. I can't believe I fell for it. If it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. Honestly though, it's been a month already. You should have figured me out by now. I really should. But you're one of us now. How could I not be concerned? Heh, you're one weird dude. Well, we've already got our cards out, so how about another round? Might as well. No bets this time though. Alright, I can dig it. Doesn't hurt to get a regular match every now and then. And so the two of them played Blade with the dying light of the setting sun streaming into the window. The bond with Crow is just about level 3. They gave him into our party at level 2, so it's kind of hard to get him back up. It's hard to make him really catch up. Alright, so now we're going to the Student Union building. Let's go to Toa. Save. Oh, I just saved. I don't know why I'm double saving again. Who's this? Oh. Toa! Oh, the computer room. Wrong way. Well, here we are. I wonder if Toa's already inside. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day. Any bonding events? Yeah. Oh, no. Knock and enter. Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh, did something happen? Oh! Oh, she fell asleep. I had a bad feeling. I was like, don't tell me she's gonna be on the dang floor or something. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her. Let's wake by poking her cheeks. On the other hand, she might not want to be left sleeping like this either. Still, she seems really cozy napping there, so I don't want to just jar her awake or anything. Sorry, but if I don't wake you up, I could end up being here all night. Ah! Yeah, I don't think I can bring myself to do it after all. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a little while longer. Alright. That looks so funny on her. There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting. She's just gonna wake up and be like, why didn't you tell me to wake up? I mean, why didn't you wake me up? And she's gonna be all flustered and embarrassed. Oh, hey, you're awake. As expected. I had predicted the entire cutscene that was about to play out. Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me. No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it? Huh? I'm sorry? I did try to wake you up once, but you seemed so relaxed and peaceful that it would have seemed almost too cruel to go through with it. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me just to let you nap there. Well, we're finally get to see. Look at those futuristic PCs. Those are either futuristic or super archaic. They could have... These guys could probably have the... These guys could probably have like a NVIDIA RTX... like a 8970 or something. Who the heck knows? Or they could have the most oldest specs known to man. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for the last year's festival. Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here? Hehe, I actually do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Rower Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here. An orbital video camera? Yeah, the technology is different from what they used for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen. Oh, you've got pictures of it? Heh, more than just pictures. Just watch. The whole video. Oh yeah, look at the that's I can see the drums on the right. I can see potentially looks like speakers in the middle, and then the lights at the top. Amazing. I know, right? Plays back images and sound at the same time. It's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it? Heh, it's really something else. Hehe. Oh, there we are, going up. Oh my god. Wait, that's Toa? Toa says she was a singer. That's... what? This... what? I'm guessing George, Angelica, and Crow in the back. That's Toa? I can't picture Toa wearing that. Wow. Isn't it cool? It's called The Rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They used Orbu audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh? It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit? I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance. This is... We're gonna get actual video? Oh no. Bravo! That was incredible. I wish I could have been there to see it in person. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that of any help? Help? This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put this together. I'm not sure if we can put something together as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance. Glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he was the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked. I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway. Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too. Receive the memory quartz. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you. You're always looking out for me, Reen. The least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion with your class. It's not a done deal yet, but I'm really curious to see how things turn out. Me too. Yeah, technology. You'd think that, like, there's some things that they talk about, like, wow, we have this crazy new technology. We have this never before heard of audio. And it's just like, oh, what is it? Yeah, it's just rock. Oh yeah, what's this never before technology? It's a video camera. It's like, yeah, those computers are very archaic. They're definitely not anything futuristic. And their memory quartz is a USB stick. That's so funny. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play. A full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True. If they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with their idea of some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners and as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Now not sure what they mean by Eastern style though. Well, my sword style is technically Eastern style, I guess. But yeah, that seems like an awfully broad term. Don't really see too much stuff from the East in Arabonia. Class 5 is doing something kind of different. They'll be using the training hall for some kind of attraction they call Mishi Panic. Oh, Kyo would love that from the Crossbow games. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbow? Yes, he's also the guy on my shoulders. Kind of a strange choice, considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishy fan, though. Hey, Milliam, do you like the plushie that's on my shoulder? One time, Lecter brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, that must be when when Lecter was in Azure and he went to the theme park, when he went to Mishy Park. Was it Mishy Park or Mishy Land? I forgot. I think it was Mishy Land. I see it now, your little emo. Popcorn Mishy. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Look, Mishy's on look, Mishy's on my shoulder right there. He's just hugging me. He's just sleeping right now, though. Anyway, the captain of Riding Club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there's no gambling. There's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Toa's not gonna like it if she finds out. Oh, come on. It's a festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class event they like the most, with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivals. Festivals? Or did she say festivities? I think festivities. That sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. So, it's that much more incentive to make our class contribution one to remember, which leads to our current problem. What do we do? do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require a large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noting that using the stage will put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? Yeah, Laura would love that. No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. About a cooking contest. Oh, I call Judge. Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do with the Academy pool. Picture this. Uh-oh. Stunning ladies in bikinis, wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights. Stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out. No. You see, I love Crow. This is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Wow, even the last one, Milliam? That sounded like fun to you? Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? You think you're down with that? Really? I'll bet Toa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video too. Can't believe you guys never even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you bright-eyed first years of the full festival experience. So what's this idea? You heard nothing. Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, and George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. You know, ever since last stream, in the afternoon stream, ever since we saw the character portrait of Angelica when she did her S-Craft on us, Angelica has been on my radar. I hope we get to eventually put Angelica into my party one day in one of the other Cold Steel games. I pray, because now I'm interested in Angelica. A concert on stage? With vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I've had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment, though. So it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You've got me curious, though. Sounds great. Let's do it. You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Toa gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it. They're all gonna see how Toa was dressed. Heh. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions, too. Oh, it's 9 already. A bedtime should be on... Oh, yeah, a Misty. Misty is on my radar as well. 'That's such BS. Misty knows how to dress.
ちょっと前まで寝苦しい夜が続いていた気もしますが、気づけば夜風が頬に涼しく、虫の音に聞き入ってしまうようなそんな季節になっていましたね。そうそう、秋といえば食欲の秋とかスポーツの秋とかいろいろ例えられる季節ですけど、リスナーの皆さんはどんな秋を思い浮かべるでしょう。私はそうですね、この季節帝国各地の美味しいものがちょうど旬を迎えて大変なんですよね。
This is like the most steampunk looking radio ever.
で、私の好物は栗。そろそろ出始めるあれなんです。グラッセやモンブランも好きですが、なんといっても焼き栗。ホクホクとした食感と香ばしさがたまらず、ついつい手が伸びて。失礼しました。先ほどから夕食を食べ損ねたディレクターが睨んできています。そういえば、秋といえば芸術の秋なんかもありますよね。帝国における芸術といえば、まあ帝都歌劇場のオペラなんかが定番なのかもしれませんが、一昔前に流行った星のありかみたいな定番ソングもいいですよね。
The Whereabouts of Light. Where have I heard that before? I have heard a song called The Whereabouts of Light before. I don't think it's a Legend of Heroes song that I heard, but isn't there a game that has a song called The Whereabouts of Light?
君の影、星のように朝に溶けて消えてゆく。
Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar. It's in Sky? I swear there's another game that has that exact same title.
失礼しました。そうそう、それ以外にもいろいろ新しい
The
ジャンルの音
Whereabouts
楽
of
も
Light.
出始めているみたいで。
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kinda have to be in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week. Then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are gonna be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week. I feel like this would be like the last field study trip. We only have one location we've never been to that's on the map, Emir. This has to be where we go to Emir, Reen's hometown. It has to be. We've been to every other location on the map. Like there's other places where Group B has gone where we have not, but like those are not on the map. Whoa. That was way cool. Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it was certainly quite a technical display. But if you think we're gonna put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year. So if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that the revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys. Crow, I love this guy. Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. You would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably with Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. So, first things first. How many of us actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reen? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Alyssa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Guys, you can play the sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano. So with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics. And decide who's gonna be on vocals. A singer? I vote Emma. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do. But I think we could pull an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true. And he seems fitting for the festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Then the matter is settled. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we leave the musical responsibility in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of our performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. That's okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, you think you could give us some help with the outfits and with getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as possible. Hey there! Mr. Lambs, thank you for the donation, $5. I hope you're having a good one, amigo. I hope you are also having a good one, amigo. Thank you. I don't know why it doesn't show up on my notifications on my Twitch side, but I see it from my Streamlabs side at least. But thank you. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am a part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I feel like leaving the outfits in Crow's hands are, that's risky. Because he's gonna make them revealing. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there. Especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Reen. Right. Tasteful. Alrighty. We're going to be doing our practical exam. Yep, there you go. Practical exam. Let's see what she'll have us do. I have a feeling she'll... This is just my guess, but I feel like we're probably going to be fighting her, maybe? I don't see us fighting her little robot mechanoid things that she summons anymore. I forgot what they call it. First, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. He put on a real show. Reen and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control. Yep, we've got that shit on lockdown. Crow. This is why Crow is like one of the best characters in the game. I love how it's like, Reen, well, we've narrowed it down to 15 most promising designs. And Crow, we've got that shit on lockdown. This guy is amazing. ADO, save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Rain to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly. I feel that quote is getting me. I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, why are you looking at me like that for? Instructor? How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Whoa, that was disrespectful. Hush, you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men? They're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that it is my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do we have no field study next month, no field study next month. Looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exam goes, too. Oh! So this will be our last practical exam for a while. I figure I'd crank up the challenge a couple of notches. Was I right? Are we going to be fighting her? Wait, are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo. Oh my god, the Joker 27 strikes again with his infinite wisdom. Did you see that? What did I say, guys? I said we're going to fight Sarah. And what did what are we about to do? We're about to fight Sarah. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you'd better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Rain. Pick 2 for your team, because you're up first. Got it. Oh, just 2 for the team. She really meant that. Okay. Alright. Hold on a second. Alright, just 2 for the team. Okay. So, there should only be 2 that I need. That's all I need. And the link we're about to do is just them 2 together. Spread us out a little bit. Yeah, we're good to go. Points Gunnet student. Okay, sorry about that. It doesn't seem like she intends to hold back against us. I have no doubts of her expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I want to see just how much we can do. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in.
準備はいいわね。入学して半年。君たちならそろそろやれるはずよ。サラ・バレスタインという壁。見事乗り越えてみなさい。はい。君たちの全力見せてもらうわ。
Alright. Alright, guys. Make sure no one reaches low HP and win in less than 40 turns. Alright, guys. I'm going to do a quick BRB, a quick, like, 2 minutes. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be back quick. 2 minutes. Alright, guys, I am back. I am sorry about that. Let me take this off the screen and let us continue. Meet the follow. So, we're doing our fight with Sarah. Make sure no one reaches low HP and win in less than 40 turns. 40 turns, that's super easy. Low HP might be a different problem, though. Oh, wait. Okay, she resists a lot. Then what I'm gonna do here is the, I do not have an S-Craft available for you, Laura. So I can't just trailblaze this. Wish Emma was a little bit faster. Ah, they're too spread. It's not good. Sure. No, but the thing about this is, Emma only can heal after her turn. Which means she's gonna get hit, she's gonna get put into low HP territory. So I have to use this item. I have to. Otherwise I won't get that AP point. Wow, she really sealed me. Alright. Now let's go. Oh my gosh. She really sealed us both. Now let's do this. S-Craft. That's fine. That does not bother me at all. 2898. That's fine. I know I'm sealed as well on Emma, but we don't need any of that. I'm just gonna flare bomb like crazy. Can I delay you? Yes, I can. Just enough. Oh no? Did the phase, did her going on the next phase really just make her go first? Just to apply that buff? Just to be in the safe end. Rush. Level 55 for Reen, and now Reen got a new craft, Flame Impact. A small set ranged AoE that gives a burn and 50% chance to, well, 50% chance to burn and faint, and 30% chance on balance. Man, we're getting a lot more crafts in this game compared to the other Trails games. But then why is it a small ranged AoE? Like, it's amazing the effects, but man, really small? The active party's members' bonds have also been strengthened, even though I'm already maxed. And AP has been increased by 2. Huh. Huh. Did we manage to defeat her? Looks, it took all 3 of us fighting in top form to eke out a narrow victory. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you come on just 6 months. 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's 1 group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Oh wow, so they're not allowed to choose their groups? I just got the special treatment? Is she even human? Multiple groups of multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We need to redouble our efforts in training if we ever hope to match her. You can say that again. Whew! I'm spent. Mind if I use you as your pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Oh, so it's dangerous. Up we go. Alright, get them while they're hot. So where we're going, it's gonna be dangerous? It has to still be a mirror. It's the last place on the map, right? Rower. That's not on the map, but I thought of that before. Okay, Reen, Alyssa, Fee, Machias, Elliot, and Crow in Rower. Emma, Laura, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam in Ordis to Port City. Okay. That seems like a very tough team for me to make. I'll do Reen. I can do Reen. Elliot. Reen, Elliot, yeah. Reen, Elliot, Fee, Crow? Reen, Elliot, Fee, Crow, I think. Alyssa, Machias, back row. Roar and Ordis. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Roar is far from small, but Ordis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. Oh, that guy. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox into the noble faction's largest stronghold? That is true. He does make a good point. Ordis is hostile territory for her. No 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ordis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Ordis is quite far from here. If something were to happen, not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. No, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. That goes for the group headed to Rower too. The Rainford group is based out of Rower, isn't it? Though Rower is also a part of the Marquis Rognar's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Gellica's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even amongst the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true. But the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Rainford group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing implications, did she say? Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? That's exactly why we had the training. She just said that she knew it was going to be dangerous. Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor. And we didn't do that side quest. But I I've never cooked. I had no food. I was not going to be able to do it. But either way, I'm not trying to 100% the game, so it's not a big deal. Ugh.
8時20分
8:20. Hey, this is the first time we're not waking up extremely early in the freaking 6 o'clock or 6:30.
まだ来ていないのはエリオットと先輩だけか。
昨日は遅くまで出し物の企画を練っていたようだからな。
まあステージの方向性は大体固まったんだけど、曲と演出については2人ともこだわりがあるみたいでさ。
なかなか楽しそうなステージになりそうだね。エリオットはともかくクローの方は気になるわね。まあそれについてはまずはお任せするとして。
それにしても昨日の夜はいささか驚かされたな。教官があんなことを言い出すとは。
まあそうだな。
Previous day, dinner time.
そうそう、明日は出発前に士官学院に寄ってもらうわ。朝9時にグラウンド集合。 A 班 B 班ともに遅れないように。
Interesting. That's the first time she's ever wanted something from us.
なのはいつものことだけど。
まったく一体どういうつもりだ。西部にあるオルディスなど列車だと8時間はかかる。
That's disgusting. Being on a train for 8 hours?
到着する頃には日が暮れてしまいそうですね。ルールだって5時間以上はかかるんだし。
Over 5 hours? Disgusting.
どちらも始発列車に乗っていてもいいくらいなんだけど。シャロン、思わせぶりに控えてるけど何か事情でも知ってるわけ？ルーレが実習先になるならまた先回りするんでしょうけど。
I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train and we're to see you already there.
滅相もありません。あくまで皆様のお見送りをさせていただいているだけですわ。
She's totally gonna be there ahead of us. That's about as sure as a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on too. She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef too.
ちょっと寝坊しちゃった。
おう、おはようさん。おはよう2人とも。
これで全員揃ったな。
9時にグラウンドに集合だっけ？
何のつもりか知らんがまだ余裕はありそうだな。
うん。 A 班 B 班とも改めて出発するとしよう。お互い出発前の最終準備もあるだろうしな。
そうだね。くれぐれもお気をつけていってらっしゃいませ。
All rare records and accessories have been unequipped from the other groups. Yep. I hate that so much. The great build I put on Laura. Gone. My Emma too. Alright, back row for you. Back row for you. You guys are just not good. I'm not even gonna stress the effort that it takes to use you guys. Okay. What does Crow do again? Delay. Freeze. Oh, this is already pretty good. Freezing bullet. Although it's a magic attack set, so it's not gonna do almost any damage. Oh, that's terrible. Wild card. Not that great. Machias is not the worst. I might end up using Machias. I know Fee's good. Elliot's good as well. We're swapping. Machias, get up here. What's the stats though? Crow's a little stronger hitter. And the Master Quartz? Yeah, you have this crappy one. I'd rather you take something like this, even though it's not that great either. Huh. Yeah, I'll go with Juggler instead of what the heck you have, Machias. Like, it's not bad, but it's not helpful. Ugh. It's so unhelpful. I have a feeling Iron is gonna be, with the third ability, is gonna have something like, oh yeah, when you die you get revived once. Wait, isn't that what Alyssa's does? Where is Alyssa's craft? Master Court. Yeah, hers is definitely gonna have that. She already has it, actually. Random abnormalities, though. Let's just leave Machias as is. Alright, Machias, I actually gotta open up your slots. Oh my gosh. I'll do all of that when we get there. Anyways, let's save. Let me make sure I get these links. There you go. I don't like them too far in the back. I like when we're all in AoEs and stuff. What are you doing? Okay. There's the other group right here. Alright, let's see what she wants from us. We're all told to meet here at 9 a.m. Seems like I still have some time. No idea what this is all about, but it'd probably be a good idea to finish preparing. Yeah, I'm actually already done. There's no such thing as preparing over here because you could do everything you can get here is literally all in the shops and the towns. Good, good. You're all here. Oh, instructor. I wasn't expecting you to be... Sharon's here. Sharon? Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. So after seeing all you off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. Sheesh, she ain't the Rainford's top maid for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred her not to ask her to come, but since she'll be acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, looks like everyone's here already. Oh, Sharon's here too? Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, and... Okay. Hey, you flatter me, Eustace. I didn't even read what that Eustace said. Well, we've got you all here now. And look at that! 9 a.m. Right on time. Huh? What's that sound? Sounds like a rush of air. Nope, that's not quite it. We're going on an airship. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Look! What is this? What the hell is that? Here they come. Doom. This is one of my favorite songs in this game. Is there going to be anyone important on it? Or is it just going to be our a way to get to these places faster. What is this thing even doing here? Wow, it's so cool. A crimson airship? Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship? Maybe? Nah, not enough giant guns. Yo, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of Liberal. Don't you think so too, right? You mean like the Arsail? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. I do kind of see it too, actually. But this isn't... This looks like the Arsail, they're right. The Arsail? Wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Liberal? Indeed. It was on that very airship that Prince Oliver made his triumphant return to Heimdallr. Maybe... I don't think Olivier would be here. No way. They're not seriously gonna land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 yards from bow to stern. Might be a bit of a snug fit, but this should be able to touch down. Man, you've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. How do you know how large it is? Is there anyone important that's going to be on it? Is my question. I'm over here like, Chloe? No. Olivier? No. Probably no one. It's probably just an airship just to take us to and from the place that we want to go to. Or to send Rower. This is the best. It's actually very pretty up close. The more I look, the more it seems just like the Arsail, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia, though, so at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire. It's Olivier. It's Olivier. And Mueller. Or a fake Mueller. I can't get over what happened to Mueller. What happened to my boy? I'm glad to see you all again.
反応は上々のようだね。これなら帝都市民へのお披露目も成功間違いなしだろう。市民へのお披露目？
もう何が何だか。
Still, the prince is just here in a supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard. Fine gentleman?
久しいな。初めてのものも多そうだが。
It doesn't sound familiar. Has to be Green's dad. No, because Laura knows the voice. Ah, we got Taval and Laura's dad. Okay.
ラウラのお父さん。そちらの方が。
トバル殿もご一緒か。
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go. That's for sure. Yeah, what's with the hat? Oh, he's the pilot, probably. Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arsaid, who will be assuming command of the airship. God, I could not read. I'm sorry.
そうきたか。
まあ、詳しい経緯は後ほど説明させてもらおう。
なんだこれは。
Gawking.
引いていたスペック以上にとんでもない性能みたいだ。
And there's the principal.
学院長。
これって。
驚くのも無理はない。理事長の提案で今回は特別な計らいと、その間でそれぞれの実習地まで君たちを送ってくれるそうだ。
ふう、マジかよ。
あくまでお披露目の処女飛行のついでとしてね。一旦テートに向かってからルーレに直行してくれるって。
なんというか。
驚きすぎて頭がクラクラしてきました。
それでは殿下、そろそろ参るといたしますか。
ああ、よろしくお願いする。ようこそ7組の諸君。アルセイユ2番艦高速巡洋艦
The Courageous.
カレイジャスへ。
Okay. Yeah, I remember the Arsail being white, but I also remember a gigantic airship that we invade in Chosen Sky SC. So I was like, oh, maybe they just remodeled it and I just don't remember. Because it has this exact same hull. Courageous. Mater Park. There's Maki's dad. He knows we're on there. Alto Street. We're gonna see Elliot's sister, right? No. Ost District. You saw Phantom Thief B for a minute there. Central Station Plaza. And then from there should be the Volflame Palace, right? There's Claire. Haha, not even our high-speed trains could ever hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us. So basically, about what we'd expected. Same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am. St. Estrea's Girls' School. I forgot about that place. There's Alyssa and Alphen. Alyssa, I mean Emma. Elise.
兄様から聞いていたけど、なんて素敵な船なのかしら。はい、本当に。あの船に兄様が乗って。
That's a random guess to think of. And for the first time ever, the Valflame Palace. We've never been here before. We don't even know who those two people are. We know Cedric's right there. Oh, so it's new. It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Olivert seems to have gone to quite a bit of trouble having it built. Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be. Oh, Olivier's mom and dad. Okay. And there's Osborne and Lecter over in the Imperial Government Chancellor's office. Heh. Can you believe it's already been almost 2 years? And look how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Libero to make a second Arsail class airship and cruising over the capital. I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
確かにな。まさかこんな手で食い下がってくるとはな。士官学院といい、なかなか楽しませてくれる。正念場だ。オリバルト王子。すでに遊戯版の準備は整った。ここから見事ひっくり返せるか。せいぜいあがいてみるがいい。
Interesting. Like I said, entrust to Azure at the very end. The news spread that he died, so I don't know. What was the point of flying around Heimdallr? Nortia Province Southern Edge over the Schwarz-Drosch barrier. I don't know. Drosche? I don't know. Courageous Bridge. It's currently 10:02, and we have a northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 arg. We've just passed through the Schwarz-Drosch barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia. Current speed is 3050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
このまま進路と速度を維持。ノルティア本線に沿いつつ200アージほど距離を取れ。
Aye, aye, Captain. So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, the ship is equipped with Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh. So you actually managed to get the Rainford Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? Heh. I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined efforts of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. Nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from the number of sources. The Emperor himself is among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 arg, it's almost twice the size of the original Arsail. Oh wow. And with it sporting 20 of ZCS high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arsail's 3600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief. She's memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I'd heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is. But what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless... Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't part of my military force. It isn't part of any military force, I'm sorry. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as the property of the Imperial Army? Exactly. I intend to give this ship wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arsaid. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Heh, couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from my division, 7th Armored. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me here, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Ball's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm so shocked we're here. I never imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship, with such a distinguished crew. You got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense, considering that they've got their own airship too. The Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now, but having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, the ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day, I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdallr. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fantasy, at this speed, it should take less than an hour to reach Rower. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. And that's how we ended up flying to our destinations, aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out the windows, of course. Since we had the captain's permission, we set about exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Oh, wow. Alright, let me save here. You know what's interesting? They say in a little less than an hour we'll be able to get to Rower, although I felt like we would have been there in like 30 minutes. Particularly because the train ride to get there is 5 hours, above 5 hours. I would feel like, because we're going way faster than a train, I would feel like we would get there in like way less than that. Like much less. Okay. The junction area? Sure. Can't go there. Front deck? Sure. Here's Mueller and Olivier. At long last, the Courageous has finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like Mother Hen watching her chicks leave the nest. I'll take your word for it. This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together. It was no easy ride, I'll say that. I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all of his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcades installed as its captain. I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal. Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third party capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factors. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal. Third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish. The road will be a difficult one, though. True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar to the clouds for the first time moves my heart, just as when Class 7 was formally established. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous, and for the brave men and women of your class. Your Highness, We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate. Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study. Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them. Awesome. Let's check what's over here. Can't go over there either. Got 2 rooms here. I can shop. You can buy celestial bombs. Trade in the Sepith mask for 32,000. That's pretty good. This is where we would rest. Although there's no option for it. Here's Taval and Sarah. Instructor Sarah? Taval? What are you guys doing out here? Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping. That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I last saw you guys. Though. Not since last month in Legram. Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though. Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too. Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcade. This airship is really in a class of all of its own, isn't it? Oh my god. This airship is in a class all on its own, though, isn't it? It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master. This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it could potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still protect a lot of people. That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the crossbow branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though. Wenzo's one thing, but we owe McLean so many offers, so many favors I've lost count. The McLean... That's the crossbow games, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. McLean? Wait, are you talking about... Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over in the crossbow branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzo works there now too. Wenzo? I don't remember Wenzo. I'm not sure. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit. The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style. Oh. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I've heard a lot about him from my master. He's mastered the school's second form, and sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade. Oh, he's pretty damn strong. I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves school? Cassius Bright. Oh wow, really? I don't remember ever seeing him fight, really. We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Looks like all the people from the 8 Leaves 1 Blade school became bracers. Though, from what I had heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back. Oh yeah, that's right, he did. Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia? Wait, 2 years ago? Heh, it was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job. I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. Should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves school. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know. Me? A bracer? Huh. I'd never really thought about it before. Hey, there's enough of us singing the Bracer Blues without you trying to recruit my students. Never hurts to start them early. Seriously though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down. I'll give it some thought. That sounds like a great idea. Rena's a bracer. Yes, when he went to the army, he didn't like what he saw, so the bracer sounds like something for him. I don't think there's anything else I can potentially do. Probably going back to the bridge. Oh wait, the hold, that's right. Yeah, there's two people here. Sharon and Alyssa. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Rainford Company was involved in developing something on this scale all this time. Then I found out it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and ZCF. And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rainford Group. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. Oh? Hello, Master Rain. Sorry. Am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. So have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it'll be a while longer before we reach Rower. Finished? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. Kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Rower, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis. Metropolis, I mean. Not too far from my hometown, so I'd always hear about it in passing. Oh, that's right. You're from Emir, so I guess you would then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed on all things Rower. Sure, why not? Rower used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hotspot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city is in the Nortia province, it's under Marquis Ragner's jurisdiction. Ah, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica's his daughter. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made kind of hard to tell how large the city really is. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even a long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I've lost count of the number of times I've had to go pick up a Lady Alyssa when she got lost on her way. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. Really, it was a long time ago. Something tells me we're looking at the not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Rower is the Section Iron Mine. The iron mine there makes its way into most of Rainford's group's products in some form or other. The amount of ore they get from just that one mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place without it today. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention the Section Mine. It's been vital to the Empire since back before the Orbital Revolution. In the center of Rower, you can't miss the Rainford's group corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. My house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Alyssa. Guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't go spiral into some sort of hectic adventure. But I'm ready if you are. We'll just take it as it comes. I'll be wishing you all the best. That should be everything. Oh, right here. Yep. Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is this the reason you've been so busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but much of this project fell under the veil of the strict confidentiality. There's some things I'm forbidden to speak of, even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Klaus must have known, right? Or was he allowed to know while I was left in the dark? Well, we were really honored to have been invited aboard. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in Roa knowing we had an Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The Provincial Army will have little choice but to accommodate you. The ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions, as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. By doing that, we hope that the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure it will. They choose wisely in naming you captain. Still, I assume that's not the ship's only purpose? Well, true. Building an airship this advanced seems excessive if all you're going to use is it. If all you're going to use is it, you're going to use it as a deterrent. That sentence did not make sense to me. Laura's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were in Legram last month, but I'm proud to see just how much you've grown since you've enrolled at the academy. I have my class to thank for that. Learning alongside them has been a constant source of insights. So tell me, Rain, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Huh? I think she's been fitting in fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. At times I worry that growing into a sword-fighting household caused her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. Of course. We're glad she's with us. I can't imagine Class 7 without her. I can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than just simply a classmate. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior towards my daughter. I don't have the faintest idea of what you're talking about, but I like to think I know how to conduct myself towards my classmates. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. What are the two of you going on with all your whispering and your furtive glances? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get you to your field studies safely. As a student of Doris, I expect you to give it your utmost. Huh? He really does care for her. And then I'm pretty sure there's one more thing that they want us to do. But I'm getting too afraid that I'm going to be able to go. I'm going to get myself into a big cutscene where we land in Rower. Because I really do not have the time. I'm just squeezing in these last bits of cutscenes that I can. But I don't want to risk it any longer. And I'm going to be ending it here for today. Today is, like I said, today was an afternoon stream. So it was shorter than normal. Tomorrow I will not be able to stream. I did say on my Twitter that I would be able to stream, but I found out just today that I will not be able to stream tomorrow afternoon. But it's okay because Sunday and Monday I am off. I'm off from work, so we'll have 2 evening streams in a row. So guys, look forward to those because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in Rower and just taking a simple glance at Rower. Anyways, take care, guys. I hope you enjoy yourselves. And let me see if there's anyone on before I let you guys free. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be streaming this, so I would raid this person, but not this time. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and send our raid over to High Spirits. High Spirits is playing Soul Blazer. It's one of I think it's the first game, if I recall correctly, in the Heaven and Earth trilogy on the SNES. And I've been actually thinking of playing that trilogy here on the SNES. I mean here on SNES, here on stream. But obviously I have quite a bit of things to stream, so that would be kind of far out. Anyways, I'm starting that raid. And like I said, guys, take care, enjoy yourselves, and I will be seeing you guys on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, guys.